Hello dear students, let us start assertion reason which are appeared in the previous year board examination. So the first assertion is human female has a perfect pair of 6 chromosomes. Assertion is sex chromosome contributed by the human male in the zygote decides the sex of the child. So options written: assertion is true, reason is true, reason is correct explanation of the assertion. B, assertion true, reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Option C, assertion is true, reason is false. Option D, assertion is false, reason is true. See, one thing you have to keep in your mind whenever you are answering assertion and reason. This option A, assertion is true, reason is true, whether it is supporting the assertion explanation or it is boosting up the explanation of the assertion, we should see. Same way, option B, assertion is true, reason is true, but it will be separate. This is one concept, this is another concept. There will be no link between the assertion and the reason. That is will be option B. This we have to keep in our mind whenever we are answering assertion is true. Option A, true, both are true, and the reason is supporting the assertion. Option B, both are true, but reason is not supporting the assertion. That is separate, this is separate. This we have to keep in the mind to answer this type of questions. So come to the question. Human female has a perfect pair of sex chromosomes. See, every individual will be having a pair of chromosome for each character. If it is a height, we'll be having the character 2 chromosomes. Like if it is a dominant, we'll be having capital T, homozygous condition, capital T, small t, heterozygous condition. For every character, we will be having a pair of chromosomes. One from the parental side, one from the mother side. For every character. See, even the sex of an individual will be decided by the pair of chromosomes that's been given by the parents. Suppose if a female is there, so female will be represented by the symbol like this. Female is there, she will be having the sex chromosome in her body will be as X and X. So what is assertion? Human female has a perfect pair of sex chromosome. Yes, she is having a perfect pair of X chromosome, that is XX pair. Perfect pair, that is X and X. Assertion is true, assertion is true. Come to the reason. Sex chromosome contributed by the human male in the zygote decide the sex of the child. So we know that during the reproduction concept, if the individual should come is there should be a fusion of male gamete and female gamete. There should be a fusion of male and female gamete, then only individual is going to move. So what is good? So which is male gamete? Male gamete is sperm, female gamete is ovum, or can also be called it as egg. See, this concept can be asked as some other assertion and reason and 2 marks, 3 marks. So don't think that we have to learn only the answer. So when you learn the answer in detail, you will be learning not only 1 mark question, you will be learning like 2 to 3 marks question. This we have to keep in our mind. So egg and ovum. So male gamete and female gamete, when they combine during the reproduction, we are going to get a structure called as zygote. That's what asked in the question. So sex chromosome contributed by the male in the zygote. So this is the zygote formed from the fusion of male and female gamete. So they are telling me this male sperm will be having either XY chromosome or it will be having the XY chromosome, whereas the female will be having only XX chromosome. So what are the possibility? It can combine with this XX, so to get XX. This combine with this X to get the again XX. But Y is there, and the possibility is there even the Y can come during the reproduction, during the formation of zygote. Y and X. This is XY. That is the male. So male will be represented. This is female. This is female. So again Y possibility. This can combine. So what is that? XY. So again male can form. So sex chromosome contributed. So whatever it is contributing, either X or Y in the zygote, decide the sex. X. This is not playing the role to decide the sex of the individual. Only the chromosome, whether it is X female. If it is a Y, male is going to true. What is the reason? Sex chromosome contributed by the human male in the zygote decides the sex of the child. Yes, it decides. Only male chromosome contribution will decide the sex of the child, not the female contribution of the chromosomes. Correct. Both are correct. Now you see whether this reason is supporting your assertion. No. This is only telling about the female chromosome. It is telling about the zygote and in that contribution by the male. It is separate. So assertion is true. Reason is true, but reason is not correct explanation of the assertion. So option B is your answer. Then what, ma'am? What can be the reason? Is suppose same reason it is asked. A pair of sex chromosome during the female, it will be contributed from the father side one chromosome, mother side one chromosome. If the statement is given like this, then our answer would have been A. Assertion is true, reason is true. But in this case, assertion is true, reason is true, but this is not supporting the assertion. That is B is the